How is it going, guys? My name is Wanzi Burnett and welcome back to week 7 of the UPBA, and this week we're up against Patmac and the Sacramento Sandslash. This is a very, very annoying matchup for me because Dialga is appearing on my opponent's draft, and that is very nasty. But before we get a bit more in depth about the teams, let's have a look at how the table currently stands after 6 weeks of battles. So, boom. As you can see, we are currently second in the table. That's right, second. That is the highest I've been at this stage of a draft in a very, very long time. That's mad to me. I love it. I mean, it just shows that I am at least improving somewhat as a player, but I'm really, really happy with that. But our opponent today is currently on the edges of playoffs, sort of teetering there or thereabouts, but they will hopefully be able to miss out on playoffs because we're going to get another win today and it's going to be very, very cool. Oh dear. But yes, if you are not interested in listening to me talk about the matchup, feel free to use the chat section below in the timestamps of the video to skip forward ahead to the battle. No worries, I'll see you there. If not, and if you're interested in the geeky analysis of this team, stick around. But yes, let's have a little bit of a talk about the team, shall we? So, my opponent's draft will appear on screen right about now. And my draft, what I'm bringing to this game, will appear on screen right about now. So, as you can see, as I kind of spoiled a little bit earlier, my opponent has a freaking Dialga and also a Latios. Latios is a very, very big problem because it hits really hard and I have very few answers to it. But, yeah, I think I've got a plan this week. I think I've got some kind of way of winning, but it's going to require me playing very, very well. And if we can't do that, then we haven't really got a chance. So, the team that I've brought this week, it's a very interesting one. A very, very interesting one. But I was really struggling because there is literally nothing that I have on my side of the field that is able to take a hit from a Choice Specs Dialga. The best shot I have of taking a hit from that thing is with Assault Vest Scrafty and Assault Vest Slowbro Galar. So I've brought both of them. Both of them are running Drain Punch this week as well, just to get a little bit of residual health back that way. Drain Punch and Earthquake in Big Pablo Slowbro Galar's case. But yeah, my plan in this game is going to be the same as last time. Try to out-offense my opponent by getting a good 1v1, one-for-one matchup with the leads. So I'm bringing Focus Sash, Lycan Rock Midnight once again, because I feel that if I'm able to stop my opponent's Mudsdale or Roserade from setting up too heavily, or just damage them really heavily in the process, I will be happy, because if I'm able to stop Mudsdale setting up Stealth Rocks, it's going to really, really help out my Blacephalon and allow it to assert a lot of pressure going forward. But if I'm able to take something like the Dialga down to half health with a close combat turn 1, that would be even better for me. So there's a lot of variations to the way that this lead could work off, but the basic concept is that I really, really want my Lycan Rock to severely cripple one of my opponent's leads and basically force this game to be basically a 5v5. Because if I can do that, I think I can win with my offense because it's very, very strong. Now, my cleaner here is hopefully going to be Genesect with the Choice Scarf, which should be able to outspeed everything unless my opponent brings some kind of Scarf Latios or maybe a Scarf... what's the other fast thing they have? I can't remember. It's right in front of you, but I haven't got it up. Scarf Sneasel. Yeah, that's the one. Sneasel. Unless they bring Scarf Sneasel or Scarf Latios, Genesect will outspeed every single thing on my opponent's team, which is great for me because it will clean up if that's the case. If I'm able to get rid of Dialga and there isn't a Scarf Latios on the other side of the field, we win basically. But if my opponent's clever and brings one of those, we might be in a little bit more trouble. But yeah. We can also potentially set up on any Rotom Heat that shows up. We've got, with Zygarde, we've got the Coil 1,000 Arrows set, which should do quite well. I was debating running Extreme Speed instead of Toxic, but I figured it might be nice to get a Toxic off on, say, a potential Primarina switch in, if I, or maybe on the Rotom Heat, or maybe on a Mudsdale if I'm not able to get the lead matchup that I want. But, there are options there, basically. And I just thought it would be, an interesting set to run this week. Maybe Extreme Speed was the better play. Maybe it was, but we'll never know, basically. But, yeah, we'll find out. But yeah, that's pretty much the team this week. I've also brought Scrafty as well, who's able to use its Intimidate to switch into some more of my opponent's physical threats, such as potentially getting an Intimidate drop away on a Sneasel and on a potential Braviary if it doesn't go for Brave Bird, and on Persimmon. And it can also potentially halt a Crossle Sweep if that thing gets too out of hand. It also switches in fairly well to Latios. It can take a hit in a pinch from Dialga if it's choice specs. It can switch into Aura Sphere as well. It's got a decent matchup here. Scrafty is a fun mon. I've really found it's not a bad Pokemon at all. I was really worried about it and I was considering dropping it, but having seen its defensive niche, I really think Scrafty has become an integral part of this draft, and I really appreciate it here. But yes, that's all for me. Let's get into the battle, shall we? Okay, so here we are, searching for the match. I'm nervous. I haven't got my calcs or anything ready, but I think we should be good to go. But yes, here we are against Patmac, and I'm incredibly nervous. But yes, we are straight into it. They have brought the Dialga, the Roserade, the Sneasel, the Primarina, the Mudsdale, and the cheeky Latios. That's kind of what I expected. I expected Dialga for sure. I expected Sneasel. I expected Roserade. I expected Primarina. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to just scrap. Turn one, we're going to scrap with Aatrox, who I believe should be a good lead versus basically everything here. And I'm happy with this. Yeah, okay. I'm happy with that because Aatrox has enough attack investment to deal significant damage to everything on my opponent's side of the field, basically, depending on what they lead with. He's also got the cheeky Focus Sash, so they can't take him out in one hit. We're running double Scarf, double Assault Vest, Focus Sash, and Leftovers. Big damage this week. But yes, Patmac's draft, very scary. Very scary. This is the sort of game I would not be super sad if I lost, because I don't think I've got much of a chance. But yes, here we are! Week 7 of the UPBA against Patmac. And let's see what we can do, eh, boys? Okay. They're going to lead with Tesseract. That is a Dialga. And I now get to click Close Combat. And I get to find out what this thing's set is. I think, yeah, we just go straight for CC here. You're going to withdraw. Okay. That's cool, that's cool. Black Beauty. That's the Mudsdale. See it. Alright. Is it Rocky Helmet? It's not, I don't think. Leftovers. Okay, leftovers, that's fine. So what I'm going to do this turn, I'm going to taunt it, as it probably tries to set up Stealth Rocks. Okay. It's going to high horsepower me. That's fine. I'm at 1 HP. I now get to Endeavour this thing, or whatever he wants to switch into. And that should be cool, because I've taken this thing right down then. So we're going to Endeavour right here. Yeah. Boom. 1 health. Stamina boost again. That's cool. That's cool. And you're going to high horsepower again. That's fine. Aatrox has done its job. Keeping this Mudsdale down to super low health because I didn't have much that wanted to switch into this thing at all. I'm happy not to see the Braviary, because then I would have probably had to play this thing a little bit differently. But now I get to go pretty freely out into... that's a question. Who do I go out into? I think I'm just going to do degree. Just do degree. +2. I know U-turn kills. I'll get a special attack raise here. And I get to reposition myself fairly nicely. U-turn definitely should kill. This thing, I know it's a +2 defense, but I don't think anything lives that, like, unless it's like super resisted. I don't think anything lives. But yes, then we U-turn. And we get to go out into... I think we'll do Lyle. And see what... No, we won't do Lyle. We'll do Zygarde. You go draw. Okay. Aerial. That's a Primarina. I'm going to U-turn on it. That's cool. Bit of chip, bit of chip. No Rocky Helmet. You're going to try and keep the Mudsdale around, are you? Okay. Interesting, interesting. Now I get to go out into Big Pablo. Yeah, we'll do Big Pablo, who has to come out here. And this thing's going to go... It's got leftovers. That's cool, that's cool. It's going to go for a flip turn here. And it's probably going to go out into the Dialga. So I'm going to click Earthquake. Substitute. Okay. Interesting, interesting. I don't think this kills a sub. Oh, it does. Luckily. Okay. Interesting. Substitute. Interesting. I'm going to shell sidearm this turn, just in case they decide to try and stay in and do some shenanigans. Interesting. Interesting. Were they predicting me to make a switch out? I think they were predicting me to try and make a double. Weren't you, Mr. Patmac? Okay. Whew. Interesting. You're going to withdraw this turn. Going to go out into Dr. Isley. That is a Roserade. He's going to take the shell sidearm to the face. Bonk. Doesn't kill. Ugh, that's nasty. If I go out into you, if I go out into Blacephalon, because they're setting up spikes here for sure. So if I hard out into Blacephalon here, and then just click Shadow Ball? Yeah, okay, we'll do it this way. We'll go hard out into Blacephalon, who then gets to click Shadow Ball pretty freely. Don't know what this thing's going to try and do to me. Synthesis, alright. Interesting. Interesting. Huh. That's interesting. Very interesting. I'm going to click Shadow Ball this turn, I think. Yeah, we'll click Shadow Ball. Because I'm pretty sure with my investment and how strong Blacephalon is, I can 2-hit KO anything except for the Dialga here. And I would not want to stay in on a Blacephalon with a Roserade if I were my opponent. But if they do the cool thing, it might be Focus Sashed as well. So if I go for Flamethrower here and take it down to a Focus Sash, it gets to do what it wants to do anyway. So I don't mind. I don't think Roserade kills me in one hit with anything he's got. He's going to withdraw anyway, okay. Tesseract. That's a Dialga. God, I hate this thing. This thing is a problem. Alright, alright. Does not... Yes! 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 I'm sorry, Patmac. I'm really sorry. I needed that. I really needed that. I'm so sorry. I know it sucks. And you now will have to switch out. I'm sorry. You are going to withdraw. Death Strike. That's a Sneasel. Who's not going to want to take this very well. Wonk. I think that's Eviolite Sneasel! That's sick. That is so cool. Okay. Eviolite Sneasel. That's so sick. I want to just do what I brought this thing for. Hard out into Saru here. Yeah, we'll do that. That's so wild. I love it. Yeah, we'll go hard out into Saru. In focus. That's cool. That's cool. It's going to knock off. Which does basically nothing, but my Assault Vest being gone is not great. What's your switch into me? You might just sack the Mudsdale. In which case I might just Power Punch, because I think this kills it anyway. I'm going to withdraw. Okay. Aerial. Ah, should have saw that coming and gone for the... I know it's got Substitute. Do I just want to be? I don't want to be a man. I don't want to be a stupid mad lad. I think you might overpredict on me. I am fully Spadef, but I don't think even fully Spadef lives a Moonblast from the Primarina. Oh, screw it. Go on. Yeah, screw it. Go on. Voice. Nice. Did we get rid of this thing then? Poison. Yes! Come on! Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm happy for myself. I'm sorry for the situation. But you overpredicted. I called your bluff. Sorry, that sounds really, like, shitty of me. Sorry. I am sorry. I genuinely am. Whew. I'm still struggling here. Because I don't have a switch into that Dialga. I'm pretty sure that thing now gets to come out and just click buttons. I've had a little bit of luck so far. It's good for me, not great for my opponent. Getting rid of that Primarina is very nice. My opponent's thinking about it. They got out into Tesseract. I think this is a fast Specs or a Scarf Dialga. The reason I brought this thing with Assault Vest was to be able to take a hit from a Dialga in a pinch. I don't think I take the hit from it at this range. I think Specs or a Sphere kills me. A lot of Specs moves kill me at this point. I think I might just let it go down. I don't have a switch in really, and this thing's weak enough. I think I'm just going to Drain Punch and see what it wants to do. Draco. Okay, it's going to hit. I'm happy to let this thing go down at this point. Saru does not live that. That's fine. You did your job. You took out the Primarina, and this thing's now at -2. So I'm happy with this. All right. I think what I do here, this thing's at -2, right? I'm going to quickly make a calc. No, I said I wouldn't. But I need to know, does a choice Scarf Blacephalon die to a Specs -2 Draco. Oh, it does. Yep. All right. It's got to be it's got to be Bosse. No, it's got to be Big Pablo. It's got to be Big Pablo. That thing's definitely Specs. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure I take the hit. All right. Your switch in here is probably the Roserade. I can counteract that by doubling out into Genesect. And then get to click a free U-turn. Pretty sure it's Specs anyway. Pretty sure. I mean, Specs Draco was doing a lot of damage to Assault Vested Scrafty. Okay, you are going to withdraw it. Go out into Black Beauty, that's the Roserade. No, it's not, it's the Mudsdale. Okay. Do I just click Flamethrower and win now? Or Ice Beam? Do I just click Ice Beam and win? Right. Okay. I think if I lock myself, who, by the way, if I click info, I'm at +1 special attack. I thought I would be. Explode on it. Oh, I've got Thunderbolt. I haven't got Flamethrower. Okay, well that means I kind of have to lock myself into Ice Beam. No. I have to U-turn here. Okay, he's going to let that thing go down. Hey, crit mattered! And I think I go out now into Bosse. No, I don't. I go out into Lyle. And see what that forces in. What does that force in? If they bring in Latios, it's probably Scarfed. Mac, Latios. And then Big Pablo can switch in here. Pretty sure. I don't want to risk anything. I can't risk anything. Surf. Ha! It was Scarf. It was Scarf. Okay. Well, I'm going to click Drain Punch on it. Just in case Dialga decides to come back out. They might bring out Black Beauty, the Roserade again, of course. Perhaps bringing Scarf Latios is quite a good bring here. To Isley. Okay. Drain Punch. Smack. A little bit of health, a little bit of health. I did exactly 20 damage. Question is, do I just make the hard play out into Lyle again? That's what I did last time, and then I get a free Shadow Ball? God. Or do I want to hit this thing? I don't know what this thing's going to do right now. Yeah, screw it. Got to go out into Lyle. Because if this thing wants to set up its spikes, that's cool. I don't think this thing has anything that can hit me. Spikes. Yep, okay. That's fine. That is fine. I don't have any Scarfers anymore. I'm going to go for Shadow Ball. Yep, you stay in. It's not going to die, obviously. It's going to leaf storm me. Okay. Damage. Big damage right there. Eject pack. Ha! Leaf storm eject pack. That's what we like to see, baby. Little bit of a banterous set right there. I'm happy with that, though. I'm happy. I am very happy. Death Strike. That's the Sneasel. I don't have a switch into this thing anymore. I don't think Boss can do much in this game anymore. I could just go for a hard out into Degree right now. Then I lose my Scarf. No. So my win con. My win con is, I think, screw it. I'm staying in Shadow Balling just in case they overpredict. Just on the off chance. It's not gonna kill. It's a Black Sword. I think this still kills. Unless they get 2 hits. Oh! That was a ballsy play. That was a ballsy play. Alright. Lyle's gone. So now I can lock myself into Ice Beam. I can lock myself into Ice Beam now. Okay. I'm going to get the attack raise, I reckon. Yep, okay. But I still can lock myself into Ice Beam. And that will have to be my win con. Yeah. Okay. That's what we're doing. We're going to withdraw a Death Strike. Into Dr. Isley. Okay. I'm going to get the Ice Beam off. This is nasty. Ugh. This is very, very, very nasty. I'm not sure how I come out of this one. Yep. That's Dialga. Ugh. My Ice Beam does at +0. Damn it. At +0, it probably doesn't 2-hit KO. And this thing could do anything against me. So I want to Ice Beam again. But I also see the merit. Oh, this is such an annoying. This is annoying. I have to do it. I have to go out into Big Pablo. Draco. Yep. This is gonna really hurt. Ah! That's a crit. That's a nasty crit. That's a really nasty crit, right? Oh, baby! A crit. And I think that loses me the game. Or does it? Might be able to do something here. Yeah, I've got a plan. Got a plan. Might not work. As I say, if I lose this game, I'm happy. I'm gonna sub. Until they either potentially miss, potentially run out of Dracos. Because I don't think my 1,000 arrows kills. They've got 5 Dracos left. I have to play for a miss, I think. I have to play for a miss. I'm sorry, my dude, but that's my only play. And I'm not going to get it here. And at -4, it is going to break the sub. And I'm pretty sure it'll break the sub at -6 as well. But I should be able to get 2 more subs off. Yeah, I'll be able to get 2 more subs off, so I'll have 2 more chances. This is all I can do. Draco doesn't miss. I'm pretty sure at -6 it's going to kill. Yeah, it's going to break at -6. Of course it is. Okay, well, I have to play for a miss. Come on! Hex gods, are you in my favour? Ooh, 11. It's not going to miss. Ah, well. So you should only have one of these left. In theory, you only have one of these left. So I need 1,000 arrows you here, I guess. Oh, it would have killed. I should have just hit it. Should have just hit it. Oh, I didn't think I'd kill. It's a Scarf Latios, I know that much. Death Strike. That's Sneasel. Oh, you're gonna try and ice shard me here. Not gonna ice shard me. I will not quit, I apologise. Yeah, I'm just gonna 1,000 arrows. It is gonna ice shard. I could have switched out into Genesect there. Pretty sure I lose now to Mystical Fire Latios. So that's gonna be a good game to Patmac. It's going to be a cheeky 2-0 victory for him, or is it going to be 1? I'm not sure. I think it's going to be a 2. I'm pretty sure now they get to kill me with whatever they fancy. I get the attack boost. What have you got left? Can I, realistically, you've got that and Latios. Yeah, we'll go for U-turn. We've got the attack boost. It's super effective. It'll one-shot Latios. You're gonna ice shard me. It's gonna do damage. I'm gonna U-turn. So, are you packing the Mystical Fire? I think you are. I think you are. Unless you bluffed Scarf against me. I think you've got the Mystical Fire, and that's gonna be the game. Do you have it? You do. GG. Excellent game. Excellent, excellent game. I am thoroughly happy to lose that game because it was so well. There was hacks on either side. The crit with the Draco, the Spadef drop with the Shadow Ball. Excellent, excellent match. Well played to Patmac. You prepped brilliantly, and I didn't really have any way of beating you. Maybe if I'd 1,000 arrows immediately with Zygarde, I would have had a chance. But it is what it is, and it's just unfortunate. So very well played to my opponent. That's going to leave us at a 4-3 differential, and this is how the table will look after this round of matches. So boom. Oh dearie me. But yes, that's all from me. I'm going to go and play some League of Legends or something to chill out. But that was an excellent match, and I will catch you next week for another UPBA match. So thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.